Okay, this is gonna be attempt or video number 2 for my I Want to Be the Guy playthrough. Uh, Hopefully sound quality is gonna be a bit better now. Before let me get this box out of the way. I was recording using the microphone capture tool in Camtasia, along with just capturing the game audio using Camtasia. Now I switched it up. I'm only capturing the game audio using Camtasia. Now I have the program and Audacity to actually catch the game audio, so hopefully I'll be able to edit it out, make the the sound quality for the game a bit louder without screwing up the actual quality of the voice. Did a few tests, it seemed to work out pretty well, so hopefully when I actually bring it over to YouTube, it'll be a little bit better still. Now, as for the game itself, last time we completed the first section of the game, beat Mike Tyson. Now, after this is the part following up from that section, nothing really changing from the first area. Oh my god, I'm just feeling so bad at this part for no reason. Next area of the game starts up a couple screens from now, but this screen is probably a good reason why a lot of people usually might not want to see, like, most people normally, if they haven't played this game before, would die from that. They wouldn't see it coming, so which is why a lot of people would probably want to see people do blind runs of games like this, but I'm trying to compromise that by not playing games that I know how to beat, but at the same time only doing games that I've partially beaten before. So while I won't have to go through the learning process for most of the games, I'm still going to have parts I'm going to struggle with because of parts that I'm unfamiliar with, such as the later parts of the game I'm not as good as compared to the earlier sections of the game, like what's going on now. This is the second part of the second section of the game, the Ghouls and Goblins section, which usually gives some people I've seen a pretty hard time with, especially this next map, because as you'll see it has some challenging sections, but still nothing too outlandish except that I just can't seem to get anything right going so far this episode. So what you can do to save there, so it just saves you that trip back, so don't gotta fail like I am. But once you get to here, the spikes start moving, so actually getting the timing down in this section is rather annoying, especially if you haven't played this before. With these stones, even if they're still falling and you jump, if you land before they've completely fallen, you could, they'll still technically crush you, even if, like, I'll show you in this next one, but they make a noise after they've fallen all the way. If you land before it makes that noise, it will still crush you, so a lot of times when I'm going through this area, at least you get a lot of cheap deaths because it seems like the stones fell all the way, but it just doesn't work out. And then another reason why I don't think that, I keep saying that this game's gonna be a bit easier to keep us struggling, but a lot of the bosses in this game I always seem to have a lot of trouble with, so hopefully when I start, like this next boss, I'm sure I'm going to be failing at quite a bit, so hopefully it won't be anything too bad. Like, I hope to complete every boss, at least within the video I start them in. Try not to make too many of these like minor mistakes like the ones I'm making now. As for the videos themselves, I'm hoping to just make them like 10-minute videos, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on just how much I feel like. If I feel like don't have any more things to even talk about during a video, I'll probably stop it a little bit early, but I wouldn't ever want to try to stop something before like 9 minutes. Last video was only 4 minutes just because I wanted it to be a short introduction for me and myself. Just, oh my god. But hopefully, like I said, things will be a bit longer. Hopefully, like I said, I'm going to get improved sound quality. I mess with settings. I'm going to hopefully have better video quality as compared to the original video I uploaded, because the original one for episode 1, I re-uploaded it with better quality settings that I messed around with. So if you saw the first episode before I took it down, hopefully this will be a bit better compared to what it was when I originally uploaded that. Oh my god. There's no reason why I should be doing this bad, but probably just because I haven't played this game in about a year or so, but so possibly doing better than I should be. Not as good as I used to, though. Yeah, as for what types of games I'll be doing, I pretty much play all different genres of games, whether it's action, adventure, first-person shooter, survival horror games. I'll pretty much be doing anything, just stretching from all different types of consoles. If I start doing more than one game at a time, I'll probably try to mix up genres a bit, so that way I'm not just doing 2 of the same type of game at one time. Probably also try to mix up... Oh my god. It's like the 5th time I've messed up that jump this video. I'll probably try to get different consoles going at the same time, too. Try to get like a newer game and an older game going at the same time, but... it all depends on when I start running out of videos. Whether I will take suggestions or not as towards what games to play, well, I probably will take viewer input in terms of what games I'm going to do next. But like I said, my goal is games that I've already played before, so chances are probably when it's time to start doing a new LP, I'll tell people a list of what games I've currently have left down, and maybe have like a vote go on just to see what type of game people want to see next. If not, sometimes if it's really want to get a game started, I'll probably just choose to do that first instead. And oh my god, I have to complete this part by the end of this video. If I don't, I'm officially a failure at this game. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble with this part of the game, even on like my first time through it. That's like, even my first time going through this, it wasn't even that bad for me, because a couple of the people I watch on YouTube had already done this game, so I already pretty much knew where everything was going to come up. I knew what parts were going to be difficult, what parts they had trouble with, and just ways to get around areas, like certain parts like mazes later on, I know my way through pretty easily. Boss strategies, I learned through them. So, while I never really had what should have been a normal first run through this game, I don't think I ever really struggled that much with... I struggled quite a bit with it, I should be saying. It was never really... oh my god, as shown by now, it never really came easily. I'm not the best at this game, I'll be the first to admit that now. As you can clearly see, I haven't even been able to get through this one map for quite a majority of this video. Already 7.5 minutes into it, and I think I've got 2 screens completed. 3, I think. As compared to the last game, I got through the entire first section. Oh my god. Okay. If I start doing really bad at sections like this after this video, for now, like I said, I'm still getting just settings down, so video quality isn't going to be the best yet in terms of material, but if I start doing this bad again in later videos, I'm probably just going to scrap the section and just restart it. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Like I said, there's no reason for me to be doing this bad to begin with, so... Okay, there we go. So now I can finally make it to the... No, god, no. Finally make it to this screen. Take a quick save, and... this part... oh my god, I'm just suicide. I'm gonna wait for that to come back, I'll take the extra death. This part I never really had too much of a problem with. But this next part I find to be incredibly luck-based, just on depending on when the zombies decide they want to spawn, so... in terms of with the zombies, these apples can royally screw you over if you're not careful. Yeah, but then this part just gets absurdly luck-based, especially in the lower parts of this map, as I'm sure you'll see. Unless you can get there before a bunch of zombies spawn, you're gonna get a ton that spawn on your ass, and then that tombstone falls, it can screw you over. I'm actually very surprised I made it through there on my first try, especially since I was failing so much harder on an earlier version of the map. Yeah, jumping instead of shooting. Yeah, fun fact there, if you saw before with the zombies spawning here, if you restart after hitting up at that save point, you'll, no zombies will have spawned in yet. And then, if you get up here, there's going to be a secret item over there, but I already got it, so I'll try to get through the map real quick, just give it like 1 or 2, fail. I'll give it like 1 or 2 tries, but I'm not going to really focus on trying to do it, because I've already got it once, there's not really much to show with it. And, well, We're hitting 10-minute mark anyway, so we'll just save the boss for the next video. Until then, see you then. Just gonna sign off now. Hopefully the video quality got a little bit better. Once again, I'll take any viewer input, ways to improve the videos, anything anyone has to say. I'll gladly take suggestions. So feel free to just comment any way you want to. Both good and bad reviews are great to help me out. So